Well, I cannot believe it. But hey, hello and welcome to Ragnar's Gate Tarot. It's a bit of a challenge to get now live. Um, okay, but anyway, welcome here. I'm gonna be for a little while. Basically, I'm gonna be using center cards. So if you want to make a question, first you have to guess the right card, meaning that there is 5 different symbols: square, star, circle, waves, and a cross. I will take one randomly after I shuffle the deck. Then when I put it like this and say now, then you need to guess it. I'm gonna project it and you're gonna use your extrasensory perception to guess which card it is or no. And this has been used for research in ESP. It's a bit controversial stuff, but it seems to work. The idea is to get synchronicity running, so the reading would be then in right energies and the best possible I can offer. I have had put on buymeacoffee.com like a membership scheme, because I'm trying to get this thing from the grassroots up and be serious about it and put a lot of time and effort to it. So I'm looking for like early supporters. It's gonna be limited time only. There's 3 like tiers, 3 levels. Ragnar's Gate 1, $6 per month. You get access to a guidance video per week / tarot tale, which is gonna be a tale about the card and about its aspects and stuff. Then members only questions and answers session once per month, and you can ask questions about the cards or you can ask your questions otherwise. So that's only $6. Then $12 gives you the same thing, but you get to send also via email a specific question like you have in my description of the live, like the in-depth question, meaning that if you want to ask about love, work, health, money or something like this, or one specific question, I will make a video link and answer you with that, or with an email if you want to. Then we have, that was the Ragnar's Gate 2, the first one is Ragnar's Gate 1. Then we have surprisingly Ragnar's Gate 3. So that's the also then so 50 people for the last one, and idea is that you can pay monthly or per year. If you pay per year beforehand, then it's gonna be a little bit cheaper. And well, that's the stuff. Basically, I'm also offering now extra bonus for anyone who makes a donation to ragnarsgatetarot.com no sorry buymeacoffee.com/ragnarsgatetarot. You get a general 1 card with the Finnish tarot, or then you can get a rune reading like Odin's rune. So it's gonna be for you also. Like a special offer during the live session. So if you join as a member, you get that as an extra bonus, or if you make any donation. And thanks for donating so far. It's really nice. And hey, keep subscribing, liking, sharing, hit the bell, you know where I'm on, and share with your friends, bring them here. And hey, winter lives, I'm gonna do free readings, yes or no, and maybe some others, and general readings. There's been a lot of funny stuff going on. What happened is my lantern glass basically exploded one time. I've been called, like I sound like the Dracul. So basically, children of the night, welcome to. Yeah, and every time I make this, I make like this kind of comparison thing with the cards. I take a card also for the session, and I've been dealing today with the Hangman and trying to get again more and more out of it. Was really kind of interesting that how the Hangman is hanging there basically. But yeah, for today my card for the session is Ace of Swords. I don't know if that was influencing the energies that was going on, and had a lot of tech glitches, different software, and there's kind of things to deal with. So, but Ace of Swords, this raw energy of the suit of air and swords, which like Ace of Spades, sort of. Funny enough, like somebody might know a song titled that the same. It comes hand from the clouds, piercing the crown. So basically, it's like could be like some kind of intellectual opportunity. It's an air card, which is mind and all that, and logic, reason. It's not like, it's pretty could be considered in a way, not like some others that it has not to do with sort of feelings. It's brute facts and using your mind, and basically this could be also like a danger enemy, that somebody has more energy that they actually can manage. Then it could be that you move forward with this kind of energy, that kind of stuff. And then just like an opportunity in the, like there's an idea also somehow, and also it's like sort of could consider that you have like all the limitations are in your head. So basically this would come up, and all the magic that you can come up with is like it's limitless, and you set the limits yourself. And it's like could be considered like in the air element, and the source that is like concentration without effort, which is could be, you have some maybe heard about the one card of the major cards, which is hello Maya. Yes, you can. Sorry, I was explaining this, but yeah. So, but that's, and then also it's like a reaction, could be with the mind and the like the air, and like mental actions is like action reaction kind of thing, and then something has led to this also. It just didn't come up on the show. Yeah, you can, Maya, but hey, there's a catch. I'm using center cards, which means they are 5 different symbols, and if you want to ask a question, you need to get this right first. So these are waves, stars, circles, squares, and crosses. Okay. Hi Maya, welcome to the Ragnar's Tarot. So basically, 5 different symbols. Every time I ask, it can be one of the 5, so we always have 20% chance to know it. So idea is that when you get it right, we have a synchronicity going on between us. But wait for it, wait for it. So I will shuffle the deck, and then I will, when I put the card like this there and say now, then you write the answer in the chat. Okay? If there's more people you heard this, everybody is welcome to join, and the one who gets it right first will get the question answered. The thing is also like there is only one answer per card. Okay? All right, we're gonna go for it. Let's see. So Maya, I'm not sure. You might think at the moment the only one. There can be only one. Well, there can be many, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna think about this card. I'm gonna put it in my head. I'm gonna try to put it through the ether towards you. I will do my best. Okay, here comes. All right. So now, not quite. This time you saw a circle. We go for another one. Okay. Ready? Coming now. And here we have. No, yes, you of course. You're most welcome to join as well. Same thing. Okay, we go for the next one. Remember, one more time, these are the symbols that they are available. Every time it can be one of these. So basically you always have 20% chance. And the idea is the synchronicity. Who gets it right, then the energy should be right, and we can make the question, answer the question. Okay, we go for it. Alright? Alright. Okay, don't over try it, just let it come. Okay, little bit of technical glitches. Somehow the digital ether has now something stacked against me. Okay, if you are guys there, okay, wait for it, wait for it. We're gonna reset. We're gonna take the next one. And okay, by the way, okay, hey, I have to tell you, now it was this. There is so not bit of a hassle. So Maya, you got it right, okay? So basically, because yeah, okay. So Maya, ask your question. So let's see what we get from here. Yeah, it was pretty good. That was the right. I was just like, hey, wait a second. It's good. It's all good. So, ask your question. Okay, it's just a second. Hi, I'm Marina Scorpio. I want to know what does my ex Samuel Iris think about me? We are in a contact, but always hiding stuff from me. We are in the same group of friends. So, what does Samuel think of Maureen, Rex? So, we have the basic synchronicity going on. So let's little bit shuffle and see what we get from here. I'm gonna still check if it's the right thing. Okay, yes, so here you are. Here is basically Samuel. And this is kind of what between, and this is what he's thinking. So here we go. You're the death. You're the change. Somehow like, yeah, okay. That's a major card. It's not exactly usually the death, but somehow I feel that you have gone through a major change in this. This one is the Temperance. So I think this person is in a situation of balancing, of the feelings. So if I think you have gone through like a big change, and this one is also kind of, if you think about it, is 13, this is 14. So you are in the dead. This one is on the mixing of things and trying to figure out like more, and you are in the like, okay, this changed. What is between? The devil is between you, so it's kind of interesting now, is it? So I think, well, what I would say that you can see these two figures here. For what I could think, like if this is X and this is what is going on, maybe you shared a bond in the physical plane, which was not that bad. Or then you are kind of like have been sort of addicted to each other, or you've been bound to each other in some manner, and like maybe it's not all good even. And what is his thoughts, or what he thinks of you? Tower. Well, we have like, well, there's like a freshly started deck in that sense, and organized to be clean for the whole session. So then what he thinks of you is the Tower. So in that sense, no, really? Okay. Well, there is all sorts of dramatic gesture. No wonder there is the devil also. So basically, I guess what he thinks of you is like he has somehow seen like what things are and how you are, and now it's kind of like broke his whatever the idea, he picture he was giving of you. So what he think, yeah, he thinks of you like in the end it's kind of funny. You seem to have changed, Maybe it's because you cut him off or something like this also, and this person has seen that change on my view, and now he's kind of like balancing his own feelings, and like I don't know if he is somehow not scared to get his feet wet in this, because you share the devil also. So basically, well, 13, 14, 15, 16, all major arcanes. So it seems to be like this is like kind of like a big thing going on. That this is like this, the change is not some minor thing, has been a big deal, like life-changing event. How he's doing is this. So yeah, basically what he's thinking about you is it has whatever mental construct we have of people. This one is mean that something, and maybe it was, I don't know, there's like an outside force have shown this to him. So well, not well in a sense. It's like the tower. Very basic idea of it's like if something has not been based in built in a solid foundation, it will crumble by you, like an outside force, sort of. So it just means that if something was not totally for real, or it was not realistic, or it was not based, like for example, like I was telling, that his picture of you, what he thinks of you, has now crumbled. So then there is room also to become a new picture. You start from the ruins, like if you want to. And I think this person is somehow figuring it out at the moment. So, and no card is bad or good in that sense. There's all sorts of aspects in all the cards. So I wouldn't like, well, if you look at it, if you just put leader, like, okay, so this the death, so you're gonna die, there's the devil, so it's the Satan's there, and then it's the tower which is gonna burn, and the houses will burn, and then there's an angel. It doesn't quite go like that. Well, if for someone it could. But there's a lot of aspects in the cards. But fun enough, major arcane, so seems to be like a big deal. This is not something that is gonna be like a minor incident. There is a big things going on here. So this is what I see. Well, funny that when now just one thing occurs when you thought about spell, and then you have the fire which is bit on this other person's butt, basically. You are most welcome. Well, I'm very happy to hear that. Like I said, hey, these things seems to give. At best I have had like my hairs on my hands standing up, which they're actually doing also. I can show you. So it does something. The synchronicity is created through there. It's not, on my view, it's not nonsense. I have tried to practice these cards and I got better. We shouldn't be possible. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and hey, by the way, if you feel that it's worth your trouble, and thanks you, by the way, coming here, spending your time here. That's the only thing we have, so I really appreciate it. But like I said, check out buymeacoffee.com/Ragnar and part with some cash if you feel like it. Subscribe and all that if you want to. I'm gonna do more center cards, right? Thank you for subscribing, Maya. So everyone who is there, what's this crazy thing? Basically, the idea is like I answer like 3 questions. 3 questions. Yeah, there's gonna be 3 answers, so you can ask. I made 3 readings, but there's a catch. I wanted to go as good as I can, do it. So basically, you need to guess a center card. The idea is that there is 5 symbols. I'm gonna pick one of them randomly from the deck that I shuffle. You have 20% chance every time, but the idea is that it has been used to research ESP, so that you would kind of get it right by using your mental powers. So I shuffle the cards. It can be wave, cross, circle, square or star. When I'm gonna look at it, then I'm gonna hit it like this on the table, say now you write the answer on the chat, and if there is whoever gets it right first, 1 guess or 1 answer per card, then we, with the one who gets it right, there seems to be like you just have maybe witnessed with the earlier person, Maya, is that they kind of is created synchronicity, which means that the reading should be as best I can make it. So this is seem to work. So this is how we're gonna do it. Okay. As I said, center cards. Right guess gives you then. Okay, so hey, the idea was, if you understood, uh, I'm doing yours or anyone else's who guesses the card right, and then I will answer the question for free. So basically, you need to guess from 5 signals which one is this. So now, write it on the chat which one it is. No, this time was the waves. We try another one. Same thing. It's good work for the intuition, and we see sometimes you need several cards, sometimes the first one, but then we establish connection. So next one comes here. Now. One answer per card. Not quite. Now is the square. So next one. A couple of breaths. And then we go. Here we go. Anyone else who understood what are the rules of this game can participate. Okay? So here comes the next one. Now we got it right. Cross it is. So now, your question was there. Does Tivari have feelings for me? Okay, we see. So now, crazy thing now is your answer time. Answer time. Answer to your question, Tivari. You got it. Muy bien. Really good. Now we have the right set of energies. Now we're gonna check if we still can be asked. Is the right moment? Yes, it is, most definitely. So okay. Hanyu and Tivari have feeling for me. This is you. This is Hanyu and Tivari. This is what is between, and then basically these are the feelings. So you are here. You are the King of Swords. This person has a sword, but is in the card of Justice. So what is between is the Hanged Man. So somehow I see that in between at the moment is some kind of like a break, pause. It's been situation it's been like something has led to this. It doesn't just happen. It has led to this, that you are trying to look, or maybe objectively, what's have been going on, or like what can be going on, or what is about, what the hell is this? So the feelings from this person, fun enough, yes. So with this being the justice, so it's like like balance, and basically this like an, I would have to say in this case I would say no. Or if there was something that was kind of like crumbles here on my view with this, there was the actually funny enough similar situation, and the tower was there also. So basically this person has had some idea about you, some like I could use the same almost what I had before, that there's been some idea of you, which maybe because you are the king of swords, this is like the justice that comes, that something has led to the tower, in that sense that something has led towards the tower and then it crumbles down because of outside force. Somehow maybe this person didn't have enough information about you and how you are, and like maybe, and then here is also could be the reason why now it's kind of like also the, could, between you is like little bit between heaven and earth, and like passive observing what's happening next. But this is what this person feels, that it's like they didn't know quite. They was building an image of a person that was not at all the one they considered it to be. And of course here are the cards. So King of Swords is you. This is the Tivari, which is the justice. What he has the feeling, basically question is at least they are not quite the same they were before, and they were based on something that was not quite how it is. And I would see that also that the person didn't know that you are the King of Swords or something, and then what is between is like passive observing, and thinking like, do you want to like basically change your perspective or sacrifice even something to go. But at the moment, yeah, I think that's if you feel, I would say like at the moment not so much. He yeah, or if there is, it's not necessarily good ones. And like I said, if there was something before that has changed dramatically, that the person feels something totally different. And these are like a lot of major arcanes, especially in this side, in what the person feels and what is sort of like between you, and you are still like a minor arcane, even if it's a king. Okay, so yeah, like I said before, this is the connections. Digitally is not so good, mentally seems to be synchronizes pretty well, and the vibes. So like I said, the person sees you in a totally different, in like major difference. So I maybe, do you think you were hard on the person, maybe? That you were being like kind of rough? It looks like you are a little bit like, you are not gonna, hug around with me, if you look at this one. So that's a question, I think, still for this. So Grace Singh, if you're still there, that was from the king that you are at the moment on position of King of Swords. You're most welcome. And hey, basically, if you want to support the channel, you can do it on buymeacoffee.com/Ragnar. There's membership, so you can donate something if you can afford it, or you want to do it. Other than that, please subscribe, share, and like. And also I have to say that I'm gathering like a membership, and it's limited. It's not gonna be with these prices forever. I'm looking for early supporters to get this thing running even better. And thanks for everyone who has donated and shared, liked and subscribed so far. Yes, you can. We're just gonna make another center card stuff, and then you can ask another question. most definitely. So we're gonna do this again, okay? So that was circle, wave, square, star, or cross, okay? One of these 5 is gonna be always one of the options of this. So we're gonna do that and we can ask another question. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. And by the way, if you want to make a donation during the live or you take a membership, you're gonna get an extra bonus, which is going to be a guidance card with Finnish tarot cards or a rune, Odin's rune. So we're gonna pick you a rune and see what they one or the other suggests. Okay? So we're gonna go with the cards. Are you ready? Here comes. Here's. Go for it. And if anyone else is there, the same thing. Whoever gets it right the first will get their question answered. This is about establishing synchronicity. It seems to work well. Not this time. That's a square. We go for another one. Let's see. And again. Now. Facing, go for it. Or anyone else who is there. First the center card, then the question. Almost. It's a square. And now a couple of breaths. And then we go again. I'm pretty convinced it's gonna be this one. Okay, go for it. Almost. Star. But this is a cross. So not quite the star. Okay, next one. Ready for it. Again. Now a little bit further. It was the cross. Let's have a little bit. I'm gonna try to put my utmost also on there. So it's two-way street. So I'm gonna try to picture it and send it mentally to you through the ether or digital ether, who knows. So here we go. Next one. No worries. This is good job for and practice for intuition. Again, let's go. Go for it. Now it is a cross. Okay. We don't get discouraged. We're gonna continue the practices. here we go. Crazy or anyone else who is there, who knows the rules, is welcome to join. Next one. And wouldn't you know, it's the star. Muy bien, very well done. So, what was the question? Is there any chance of reconciliation with Asrit? Maybe I can say just I think the first name, because this I'm a Finnish person. This is not really up to my language alley of Finnish, English, and maybe a little bit Spanish, some Swedish. So let's see. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, I will actually, for this we're gonna take one card, and if needed we're gonna take a few more, but the synchronicity is there really well. So, reconciliation with Asrit. I'm not gonna even try the other name because I don't think my tongue can kind of do that. With Asrit, is there reconciliation possibility? It's not. Well, funny enough, we're gonna do it with this card. For some reason, because I shaky, and then that's the additional, like, is the energy right? And it was the King of Swords, which was you, I think, no? So the answer is here. Let's see what we get from this. So, the reconciliation, yes. I think there's a possibility of reconciliation with this. I think it's like a, let's say that if this would be, this is a minor card, it's the cups, it's the energy of like feelings and water. So as you can see, there is a celebration going on, maybe not super grand, so I wouldn't say that it's like carved in stone, but I think that sort of like the intent and the energy and the possibility exists. So I would say it's possible. Hey Sabi, how you doing? Welcome back. So crazy thing. The answer is definite maybe, meaning yes, but not really like told in the television or carved in stone, if you put it this way. Funny enough, that's how the sayings go, like people put out of steam, which is from the steam era of engines and stuff, and all, like somebody's electrified, and you don't say like I feel well, you can feel radiating. It's like, hold up. And yeah, there can, well, you can also consider, like I said, that there could be some kind of meeting, and it would be like in celebration, or if the meeting feels like a celebration. I wouldn't say that it's a really big one, but yeah, maybe it would be a chance meeting, like maybe with another person also, or something. Also like a mediator in that sense. So, like, well, person, like maybe like someone you both know or something like this, but or somebody, maybe it doesn't necessarily mean to be that, but like a small party, like more like 3 friends go for a beer or wine, or for some kind of like coffee or whatever, but somehow the liquids could flow like the water in that sense, and I think the communication would flow good. So yes, this is what creates this, that maybe there is like surprisingly something like, hey, but woman, what, this goes really nice, what is this? Okay. And hey Sabi, you want your question answered? We are doing the center cards again. Remember this? So Crazy, did you get the answer? And apologies if possible bufferings and all sorts of things which actually rhymes. There has been some fall, I don't know, today was a bit challenging. There's a new streaming software and other stuff, and somehow some connection issues with the digital side of things. Gracing, you're most welcome. I appreciate your spending time with me here. Yes, it's a yes, and I would say yes, but yeah, well basically it's a yes, but if it would be a major argument then it's an even more yes. There will be an opportunity, let's put it this way. And like as I was telling, like it is in some sort of like a celebrational meeting, but not really big one, maybe with 3 people, 3 friends, somebody could be like even, I don't know, organizing it, but yeah, there is a chance. This is not carved in stone, this is a minor arcane, so it's not super, why do I use the super nowadays all the time, but there is a chance, definitely, yes. Hello Marmamira, welcome. Time guess. Uh, well, if we got the world, we got the whole world in his hands. Uh, hmm. Well, basically, I think that would be, I would take it like 21st of next month. Or it could be actually 21st of 4th, because of the 4 creatures there. This is what I think. Anyway, like, it will be like more towards the end of the month, like when the month is completed in a sense. So it could come surprisingly, but I think it's still like 21st of 4th is really accurate thing to say. If I really need to come back to tell me this, because I many times I kind of stay away from really accurate ones. Maybe one can like put it a little bit more like, yeah, because it's the world is the end of like something is completed seriously. I would think like end of a month, even end of a year, but I would still stick to the 21st of 4th mostly. Thank you, Marva Mira. The idea here is that I'm doing free readings, and everyone in the chat can participate in this. I have 5 symbols with the center cards, and the idea is that you have to guess which one I'm thinking about and try to send to you. So star, uh, waves, circle, cross, or square. I'm gonna pick one in random. You have basically 20% chance every time. This has been used for studying ESP. Okay, so the idea, 5 cards, I will hit one on table like this, and when I say now, you write the answer, which one you think it is, and the one from the chat who gets it right the first will get the question answered. The idea is to achieve synchronicity, so that will create the bond between us over the space and time, or ether, or I'm not sure exactly how, but it seems to work. It seems to give better. At best, I have had like today, and the other time also I had my hairs on my hands standing up, and there has been really interesting stuff happen. So basically, all right, we go for it. So Sabi also, Sabrina ready. Here comes the first, and you go for it now. One answer at a time from everyone. And this one was the star. So no luck this time. But like I said, we continue. And here comes, oh wait for it. Now I went kind of fast with it. Sabrina didn't get any chance to put anything, but here comes anyway the next card. Moving fast, moving fast. I will try to be a little bit more patient with this. I just get excited about things. Okay, next card. Okay, now one answer. Ah, symbols, even like that, cool. But now you were kind of ahead. So basically, yeah, it's the cross, is the or plus. It's okay with both, but I would consider it cross. But this time it was the circle, so you were like one ahead or something. Okay. So anyone in the chat, feel free to join. Somebody was telling it's the guessing game, but well, you can think of it. But it's a more serious than that. We are practicing extrasensory perception. So now, next one, go for it now. Waves it is. Marva, mira muy bien. Really good job. Because basically with the that was 3, so yeah, it's good. So ask your question. Here we are. Marva, mira, go ahead, go ahead. Good job. You're most welcome. Yeah, and this is good for your intuition. This stuff, the whole business of the center cards. I have been doing that with my partner at some point. When you do it more, it seems that you get better. That shouldn't be possible really, but I got better. She got better. Everybody got better. What's coming next in your life? What's coming next for you in life? Jasmine, yep, that's what we did, and now Marva Mira just got it right, so we're gonna do a reading for her. Okay. Yes, what's coming next for me in life? Okay. So we have the synchronicity, should go pretty well. Then we have here additional something. So we take 3 cards, basically like past, present, future. So 2 of Pentacles, inverted. Then we have the Tower that is inverted. And then we have everything is inverted for some reason here in that case. So I don't know if there has been, I get this impression that maybe there has been something to do, for some reason I get an impression that it would be like some kind of thing with health on my view. In the past, this would be the past, near past, that I don't know, somehow the ball was dropped, and it could be related that there was like some things that were not checked, and there was like it's anywhere related to material that was gone down, and it's like things were kept secret, and then maybe all the knowledge was not kind of, you didn't have all the info that you should have had, I think. And then this, at the moment, I think that you're having a big decision to make with this. This is the tower inverter, then basically you can consider it that is blocked energy, or that is the opposite, or then you relate to another card. So basically, but I think it's anyway, I would think that you have really big decision at the moment that you need to be making. And this is a major card, okay? So, and Tata, welcome, welcome. Yeah, basically, yeah, there's a big question to be answered, and this would lead you to some kind of position of like kind of power, in my view, and like an authority, so like a leader. So I don't know if this, I would suddenly get this impression that it could have been work related stuff that you had to kind of like, based on some earlier events of material. I would still say for health that you would have to decide, will you, that the decision would be that the near future would lead to a position of power, and like this kind of like authority, and the idea of that you are kind of it, and people come to you, and not really that you need to move, that you are gonna be standing and waiting that people will come and plead their case for you. So that is what I'm expecting. So there's like a, and these are major arcanes, so this has been maybe not a big, such a big issue with the material and health, but I consider, and that you didn't know everything, but this decision is a crucial decision on my view, and also here there is a major arcane. Okay, so if that's what I get from these, and that's point. So basically, sort of the past is not so important, but this is the present and the near future are now pretty important. Nothing is carved in stone, but this is what I see is happening here. Okay. And yeah, maybe it's like more like a transcendental position of like of leading, and also something that then you need to make, yeah, to be in control, and I think it also has something to do with communication. I think it's also like that you need to fit kind of things together, like you have to make something flow good. Yeah. And and also it's not just anything. It's not just going to be like, on my view, it's not going to be, whatever job. It's more like a pretty serious stuff. Could be. Yeah, and also like an attitude in life that you need to choose. Are you gonna lead or follow? I guess could be one thing. Like maybe I guess that would be the thing. Okay. So hopefully that gives you, and also of course with the cards it's like whatever you can get from this. Like I said, the past is, well, past is past. This is now and this is the future, so I would concentrate more on this than this, in that sense. So I would also say that this has kind of like, well, this has past because it's the past, and maybe it's enough explaining. Whatever you can get from the cards yourself also, I would concentrate on these two, and maybe even this, because this is the present. This is the decision to be made. Okay? And well, I would say like in that sense, like if you look at this, if this would be this way around, sort of like you, like I said, for me it could be also like for me I just got the impression of health, but like it was material. So basically, in that sense, when I see this, that then you drop the ball with the money situation. Okay. So yeah, and also like I said, if it would be if it's like the attitude, so you will more like lead. So if you decide and you move forward, it's like, I think, yeah, it's like you need to decide. So I think you will be in control, and that was the point in that sense. So it could be also just like you drop the ball with the money, and now if you decide that you will take action, and you decide that you're not just gonna let things go like this, then here comes that you can kind of like fix anything, and you have the attitude that you don't let, maybe you don't follow the money, or you don't let the money lead you, or something. You decide what you're gonna do. Like you're gonna be in control if you make the right decision here. Thank you so much. If you feel up to it, there's buymeacoffee.com/RagnarSkateTarot. You can donate there if you want to, or become a member. There's different, starting from $6 per month. I'm trying to have a limited offer. I'm gonna try to get a base of supporting nice people for myself. So, and also, if you do it during this live, you get a card. It's like a guidance, which would be for this, for example, as well, from Finnish tarot card, or an audience rule. So I'm gonna take one rule for you, and that's gonna be a general advice. So there's a special bonus with the incredible nice things what you can get other than them, and make me happy to subscribe and like and donate if you can. Okay, so basically, hey, that was for Marma Mira, and now anyone who wants to have a reading for free, if there is ever anything that is totally necessarily free, but the idea is that we have 5 cards, 5 symbols, and the idea is like I'm gonna pick one card that has one, always will have one of these symbols, which is wave, cross, circle, star, or a square. So here you can be a square, and when I put it like here, well, I'm not gonna show it, I'm gonna put it like this. I say now, the person who writes after I said now on the chat the right answer will get the question answered. The idea is to create a synchronicity, what Jung was talking about. For example, it's going to be energy and change. At best, the hairs of my hand will stand up, and I will be on fire giving you the lecture and the answer that you so much deserve. And I thank everyone who has come to the channel anyway to spend their time here. You have nothing but time, and if you choose to spend it here, I take it as a compliment. Yeah, well, I would say like you have now a choice to be made, and Marva Mira, and that is a big thing. This is a big deal. You have chance to kind of like change the situation, like seriously. And I think it could lead to this, that if you choose right, that leads, like I said, that you in a position, like you are not following. Maybe it's also like you don't follow then desperately some money or stuff, that you create this, and you choose to be. The point is, of course, everything starts that if you don't believe it yourself and you don't choose to be something, then it's not going to happen. But I see that this is going to a much better direction, and like I said, you are going to be in control. And if you're in control of money, it depends. Maybe you don't even have to have super much, as long as you do the right things with it. for example. So Jasmine also, if anyone who wants to participate get a reading, you can always pay, that's one option in buymecoffee.com, or then you can guess the center card and all that. So we go with the card, right? And also, hey, Mama Mira, I hope you find it very, or you can do both. You can guess the center card and not get a reading if you don't want to. You just can guess center card. Somebody sort of like wanted to do that as well, but that's fine also. But anyway, okay, you are ready. Fair enough. So we stop babbling about this and we're gonna go for it. And Tata, you want the reading, you have to guess the right card, or you're gonna have to put money on the table. These are the options you have at the moment, people, and all that. So we go, and we start now. Prepare yourself, embrace yourself. Here comes the card. Go for it. Answer in the chat. One answer per person per card. Not quite. This one was the square, and also, hey, of course, again, welcome back, Jasmine and everyone else that and it's nice to have you in here, become part of the community. It's something that there was already been nice moments when people are helping each other, and there's somebody kind of moderating, helping me out. It makes me feel really warm, fuzzy all over, and all that. And like I said, time is everything we have, so I'm really impressed that if you want to spend it here, you have much of options, and this is a good one. Okay, here we go. Ready? Next one is here. What we have here is a circle. Yes, that's really good. That's really good. And what this was like? What your second guess? That's, I would say it's damn good, girl. If I can say that. Can I say that? I can say that. I'm 50-year-old something plus dude. I can say what I feel fit with when it's not hurting anyone, I guess. What am I talking about? Yeah, ask your question, por favor, like they say in Spain. Yes, it's very circle. So now there is synchronicity. Like I have said, this creates at best for me what manifestation of this has been. Woo! Yeah, exactly. One manifestation of this has been that basically the hairs on my hands stand up. If that happens, I will show you. It's not weird, right? No, but that has been like really, you can feel it. So ask your question, Jasmine. And yeah, this is by the way my English session number 13, which is the death. This would be a great transformational change, and nobody can escape it. So it's been kind of like some. Yes, Tata. Exactly. Is Edgar the man that is going to be my boyfriend? But hey, yeah, Tata, you have to guess the right card, then you get the reading, okay? Is Edgar the man that I'm going to be, that's going to be my boyfriend? Is Edgar the man that's going to be your boyfriend? We first a little bit wiggly with this, if we can ask, it's the right stuff. Yeah, we're gonna ask, so, actually, I'm gonna maybe take a little bit more info. We'll take one here, and we'll take another here, and take another here. So we have the Emperor, and basically we have inverted Hangman, and we have 5 of coins inverted, and then we have even here inverted 2 of cups. So yeah, I think that is possible. Yes. There's something secretive about this whole business, and also it's leading to the like the physical plane and concrete things, to the devil sort of things. Maybe that is somehow in the details there, and then this is sort of pointing out to this. So I don't think it's super clear. I think there is all tricks can be happening, but yeah, I think it's possible. I think it could be also that you kind of have to go to the Emperor. Yeah, and there is like tension of chemistry here, and I would say like through here, like literally something, and then this kind of both. So I don't know if it's so clear. Maybe it's a bit of a mess in that sense, but also in the other hand, there is like the Emperor is on his throne. He's not gonna budge. He's not gonna move. The Emperor will not come to you in that sense. So I would see that this is maybe him still. So I think you might have to go to him sort of more than halfway, with this. Uh-huh. Fair enough. Well, but yeah, is he put his number unlisted by some chance or something? I suppose you should be able to find it otherwise. But anyway, uh, there is still, like I said, maybe a bit not so organized thing in a sense, even though he might be one that is in some manner. I do not have social media. I guess it's unclear. Mm, like, did you have something already? Because there is like was sort of like some kind of devilish uh, physical plane thing going on. So I would think that there has been something in this, and then you have this which is upside down. But so I don't know. Was there something with some sort of like I don't know, brakes or something, pause? But in a way, there is the tension. But okay, well, like I said, well, funny enough, look at this, look at the concentration without effort with the center card. So like I said, that for me would sound, excuse me for saying, but it sounds that it's a bit of a mess, that it's not really clear. Do you have something bit like a secrecy and like something like a pause? So maybe this was the point, that I guess certain things could work pretty nicely also if you keep going back to each other one reason or another, or you are somehow hooked to each other. Okay, fair enough. Well, I think, well, the point is in this whole reading is like you have all the info and I give what I think I see here, and the idea is to get answers, and that's the main thing basically. Do you want to have an advice for this? Do you feel that you need some advice for this card for that? And yes. If there were a simple yes or no based of these cards, what it is, honestly, I would say yes. But then I would also expect that yes, but doesn't take away all the other funky business that might be going on. So I don't know, could it say like yes, but that would require for you to go to the emperor in some manner, or like there might be some dynamics that is leading that way, you know what I mean? Yeah, that he would be leading the, I think you would have to somehow kind of accept that he would be the bigger boss monkey, sort of, if you excuse me the expression. I have coined it, not really coined it myself, but anyway, that's another thing I will get confused about talking. But yeah, I think he would be, like you can see, and this gives you also ideas in that sense. Like that was the actual answer, and this is the sort of mess that was then with it. Muy bien. Okay. Understood. Well, like I said, the center cards, they don't do like a disservice to me with this. I think they are doing a really good additional stuff for this. Yeah, I think so. And, well, if it makes sense for you, what else one can ask, right? It would be the opposite. Would be like that makes no sense at all, dude. So that would be like not the answer one is really hoping for. So yeah, but still it would make some point of sense. The cards are never wrong, basically. And the idea is that you link it to the stuff and the things that you need to solve. But like I said, the main thing here is to get answers and to get clarification on the situation. And it's a cooperation at best. It's the synchronicity that helps in this. So basically, yeah. So you ready, guys? More. Like center cards, or you wanna ask something else, Jasmine? We gonna need another center card for that though. You are most welcome. Feel free to check buymeacoffee.com/Ragnar. You can part with cash from there if you have it, and give it to me. That makes me happier. It's a limited time offer about memberships. Yeah, sure, of course you can. So yeah, limited time memberships. I'm trying to build the community here from the root grassroots level. Basically, I have been reading cards for 10 years, and now is the time to get more seriously concentrated and putting the more serious effort for it. And so far it's gone really well. Thanks for the donation. Thanks for sharing, caring, and being here. And in, let's say, as long as I can manage myself with my energies, you can ask as many questions as you want, or as many center cards as you want. We are not gonna run out of those, right? Okay, so next one comes here. Go for it. Uh-huh. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. I hope everyone will make my channel their channel in that sense too. But this time, this didn't quite go yet. That was waves. Okay, so we go for the next one. Prepare yourself. Embrace yourself. Here comes the card. Okay, I am picturing it. I'm gonna try to send it through ether, digital ether, or however the universe lets it happen. Now you were kind of ahead of your time or something here. Maybe it's a timing thing. I will try to improve on my end. This is two-way street, you know. So, but it's good practice, like I probably said many times already, for intuition. Like I said, I tried it at some point more. It seems to get better. It shouldn't be possible. It's controversial, but it seems to give the synchronicity. And anyone who are in the chat who understand what's going on probably should be clear by now, I guess. You guess the card, one who gets it right gets the question answered. The idea is to create a synchronicity like the Jung was talking. Yeah, well, don't worry about it too much. Sometimes it's just a mess what goes around your head, but you just let it kind of clear up. Don't try to force anything. Let's take a couple of deep breaths together, like, well, one is enough maybe. Okay, what another one? So, and yeah, and don't try anything. Just let it come there. It comes. Here comes the next one. Go for it. Anyone in the chat, please join us. Yeah, kind of close call, but not quite, not quite. This one was the cross. So, and here we go again. Okay, now, anyone in the chat can participate. One who gets it right the first will get the question answered. Don't forget the... you shouldn't force it. Well, like I said, you seem to be like one ahead. I don't know how to how to manage with that. It's sometimes that seems to be the case. Well, it's funny because you have every time the 20% chance. There's been incidents that who was it, you? Or who was it somebody got it now I'm sorry, I don't remember who was exactly. Somebody got it right 3 times in a row. Then for someone it took like 7 cards, and that's only like, you should average get 1 out of 5 right or something like this. So it's really strange. It's really strange. Or I don't know if it's strange. It's just funny. Moving on, taking the next card, prepare yourself, and here it comes. Write it, your answer in the chat. Anyone can participate who is there. Warmly welcoming you to join this guessing game, if you want to call it that. Like I said, you are one ahead. I don't know how this is possible. Hey, you know what? Let's put it this way. Let's slow it down now. Let's slow down somehow. I don't know if you press the brake a little bit. You just, you know, Maybe your mind is working so fast that you're like you're going too much forward. Okay, so it was the waves. So yeah, all right. What can I say? We go for the next one. If you're up for it, here comes. Wouldn't you know? It's the circle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, way to go. Did you feel it? I have also had many times when I've been doing this here live. I have had this like I had this idea, for example, sometimes like I was totally sure that it's gonna be the next one. Yeah, one should read about it. Maybe I make a video about it or something at some point. Not that I am a huge expert. I wouldn't say in anything, even though I have dabbled with the tarot for some time, and it's my bread and butter in that sense. I have done other cards also, like other tarot, Russian gypsy fortune telling cards. And by the way, like I said, if you want to become a member, please do so. Buymeacoffee.com/Ragnar and then you get a special bonus guidance rune or Finnish tarot card. Okay, Jasmine, sorry about the interruption in the connection, the digital one. I would go for your question. Will he contact you? What was it? Moment. I need to rub my eyes clear here or something. You haven't heard of it after January. He went silent. He went in the ghost mode. Ghosting mode. Will he contact me in the end of the March? I haven't. Well, yeah. Okay. Okay. You can see it. Good. Sorry about this. It's really frustrating, but we'll live through it. It's just a minor inconvenience in the stream of universal things. The funny thing is like I was telling earlier about him and getting the emperor, right? I was saying that you're gonna have to go to the emperor, but let's see what we can get from here. So, okay, we get one answer. This is the card. Let's see what it says. Well, I would say yes still. Funny enough. It's like I think it could be dramatic. Maybe it would be I don't know. I get this impression that it's like, why haven't you contacted me? What happened to you? You know, something like this even. But it's gonna be like rolling towards you, and in the end of the month. I think that could even come more sudden. I think it would be something a little bit dramatic, in my view. It was contact me in the month of March. I haven't. So I would say like, yeah, but that's also like this one in the Rider White for me is like this is sort of like. I don't know, like I just get this impression that the emperor would say like, why haven't you be in touch with you? What's wrong with you? Do you not like me anymore? Something. This is the impression I get. You know that anyway it would be something like sort of dramatic, like that not actual anything would happen that sense, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Sorry for me for yelling. It doesn't mean it doesn't necessarily have to be yelling, but it could be like. Yeah, well, somehow this one I would say is coming from the future towards, and like I would say that it could be Well, let's take another one. But the funny thing is, like, well, I said the emperor thing kind of haunts me in the background. Let's see what we get from here. The queen of wands, 6 of cups, and then we have here Ace of Pentacles. So I would think that this would be, I don't know, man, I guess maybe this would be you, maybe it would be related to certain decision related to communication that has been made before. It's about the feelings, and then some sort of a and some sort of like a, I don't know, I can know, it could be an idea of like they feels that like even like a gift opportunity in the material plane, if that gives you any more clarity in that sense. But I would say that when it comes down to this, which is the main answer, maybe this gets a little bit muddy in the waters. Yeah, like anyway, during the Mars with this, like I said, uh, it's a raw like energy of the suit, has all the potential in it in the material plane. So yeah, and you can see it. I would say yes, during Mars I would be very surprised, and I need to know that also. You have to come tell me if you don't mind, if it's okay for you, if that was the case. Okay. And this is of course, like I said, always with everything else, is like this is not carved in stone, but based on the actions and what is happening, what is the energy now, this is where it seems to be, what's gonna seem to be happening. Yeah, and yeah, literally like the 6 of cups would be also like that you would like meet someone from the past, so that could be related to that also. And then also I would say that since I somehow felt that you would be this, and then the knight in shining armor comes to the queen, which says, yes, this is live. We do Zener cards here, so if you want to ask a question, you have to first guess a right card. Have you ever heard of these? They were, Zener was using them in the beginning of 19th century for experimenting, researching ESP, extrasensory perception. So controversy surrounds the cards, but for me it seems to be that they work. So the idea is to create a synchronicity, which seem to have been working, for example, today again magnificently. So basically you have 5 symbols, and the idea is like I pick one card. Every time I pick a card, it can have one of these. So you have basically always 20% chance to get it right. The first person gets it right on the chat gets the question answered. So idea is to create a synchronicity that Jung was talking about. For example, it's an exchange of energies and stuff like that. So now you have here also then like the waves, star, circle, square, and a cross. So you get one chance every time. You can have one answer. If there is more, I will take the first one, and basically, and everyone can participate. So I will ask again this, and you have to wait for it. The idea is like, okay, every time it can be one of these. So everyone can ask again if they want. Everyone can participate. There's no limitation. The only thing is that you have to get the card right, so we can establish good connection. Okay, and it's free, except when it's not. You can always choose to pay for it if you want to, or become a member. Buymeacoffee.com/RagnarSketTarot and donate something if you feel up to it, or become a member. There's a limited offer. I'm looking for support for my efforts here, and the early birds will keep the prices same. It's not gonna be forever, and you get a bonus if you join now. So basically, enough with that. Buymeacoffee.com, go check it there. So the idea is like when I'm gonna put one card like this, I will put my hands like this. Then you will write the answer on the chat. Only one. When I say now, then write it. The fastest one getting right gets the question answered. Okay? Yes, exactly. This is exactly what it is. Exchange of energy. So here we go. Everyone ready? Set. And now I'm gonna look at the card. I'm gonna put it in my head, and then I'm gonna give it out. And you need to guess or know which it is. Okay, here you go. Answers now, please. Is there anyone else who can hear me? Is there anyone out there who can? Well, yeah. So anyone else? If not, we are going to turn the card now, and it's a star. Muy bien. I don't know what is this sign that you have for your like a name there. Is it like some Scandinavian, Swedish, Norwegian letter? I should know. I'm from the Nordics, so anyway, you got the star. You are the star. Really good job. You ask your question and Miss Sophie answered. Muy bien. Muy bien. So, okay, so it's like the empty symbol from maths, what you have, I'm not sure. So yeah, anyway, guess, no guess. You talk about energy exchange transfer, and here we go, you have the thing right immediately. Okay. From now to the end. Okay, that's a bit of like a handful, but okay, we kind of like have gone already the 1/4 of it. No, we're starting that. Just call me Zero. Just welcome to Ragnar's Tarot. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Just a moment. It's a moment. Well, let's see. We're gonna take 11 cards. Let's see what kind of a sticky situation we can get ourselves into. So basically, here goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So the year, decipher the year, or what? Describe the year. What am I saying here? Describe this year for me, from now to the end of this year. Okay, we have here King of Wands. So, well, basically, yeah, okay. We have the fool inverted. We have the magician inverted. We have the high priestess inverted. Well, and we have the empress inverted. You do know that I was shuffling the deck at least. 4 of swords, 5 of swords, 7 of wands, 8 of wands, and 9 of wands, and then what, 10 of wands? Yes. Well, it starts with a wand, ends with a wand. It's the king of wands. It's inverted, so I would otherwise think it could be some kind of anxious energy what is going on here at the moment with the fire and the salamander there. Basically, that would be kind of like, I think we are at this point. At this point, like starting from now, I think it's like it's you have to, I would say you have to kind of control your strong, if you have strong emotions. I think you would have to kind of mix them in a way that you won't ruin these things, that you can actually, you have the fool but it's inverted, so basically that would go that there would be pretty soon some sort of major like a key thing that will come to a conclusion also. Well, then we would come from a magician, and then the whole point is like it goes from 0 to it goes like inverted way, but it goes like the path that sort of like you know that the whole business could be like hero's path that starts from here and goes through all the cards. So somehow in here, I think it's like I get this impression that the whole year is going like you don't start from 0. Also, in that sense, you have here something that could be about to conclude. Then there's like, since something concludes, that will create basically here in the magician, which is like upside down, that will create, since the conclusion will create a situation which is like leading to a position that you have to kind of stop. You have to you have to evaluate where you are, and that's kind of makes sense because you come from here when the whole like a bigger like matter has been concluded. And after, basically it goes kind of clearly, like obviously in a way there's gonna be a transformation after this. And this would be, if we have well, we have like what we have left, we have 10 months left, we have 11 cards, so you can, it's not quite per month in that sense, but this would be the first half, I guess, what is left till summer, that there becomes a transformation, that you become more like hopefully the butterfly that you're meant to be. And yet again, yes, yeah, so basically you're gonna put yourself, and you're gonna like in here, like I said, in here, if it comes that there's a after the conclusion of some like, these are all major arcanes, so these are not small things. So I think the beginning of the year is like is going to be kind of something, meaning that this is not like, has not been limited, but this is like really major things that's gonna go down. And basically, like I said here, what leads you from the conclusion to that you're gonna have to like just observe. It's you shouldn't poke it. You should not do anything. You're gonna be like putting yourself. You're gonna follow what nature does. You're gonna like observe, and you're gonna have to sort of maybe like sacrifice also something that you gain the knowledge that you want. You're gonna have to search for like some kind of hidden, even sacred knowledge in that sense. And this will lead to a transformation, and this is like around when the summer is about to begin, and it's going to lead to this. And I think it's like that's a big deal also, it's a big one. So then after this, during the summer, I okay, sorry again, I'm a little bit with the digital side is not working so well as is the other side. So okay, so but I guess here is something that it's in a way I see that there is a transformation coming. Like I said, beginning of the summer. Then you have also here 4 and 5 with the source in that sense. So you come from the 3, so which is funny because well, this card before the 4 is the 3, and that would be like the mind betrays the heart, or like there has been also there's the death, which is the transformation. So it's even bigger deal, and if it would be 3 of swords, it would be a minor deal. But I think this is really big. This is really big change for you in that sense. And in yeah, and then when you go here, like there is pretty clear. I have to kind of like get my fluid head round to it. Um, there could be something like that you're gonna have to sort of moderate. You're gonna be moderating your thoughts, and then there's some kind of little bit return that you are kind of hooked with something that is maybe with the thinking that you had before, even if there, but that's not a major deal in that sense. Um, and this starts to be, I guess, towards the autumn already then, and then there is the wands, which are fire, and this would be inverted 7 of wands. So there's like some sort of if maybe it's after this, if there is some small doubt about this that you said you for searching this info and knowledge for ages. Uh, so yeah, like there's a lot of wands here, like well, just kind of realizing myself also, but like in a sense there's a lot of wands here, and maybe it's related to work in that sense. This is all fire, so but it's not major arcane. So I would say that the most significant part of everything that is gonna go down with the major transformation and change is like happening in before the summer, and then it goes like a little bit milder. In that sense, it's a calmer thing in what I mean, and I think there is like you're gonna go here also like funny enough 7, 8, 9, 10, but inverted. So basically from hope to some kind of like a nightmarish, bit of a nightmarish situation, or like some kind of like you have to maybe come back to these things that you consider that you have already done here, meaning that there is some at least few things that you are stuck with, basically, that in here you are kind of like thinking that well you have come from here and from the transformation, and you kind of start to understand that there is still something, and that but it's not so major that was happened before, like I said, but this is the thing that you have there is few things that you have turned your back against, and then that's gonna keep you a little bit stuck, okay, like you feel that there is still somehow suddenly a long way, even though you thought that the transformation was done. But towards the end of the year, you are not gonna be really like alone with this. You are more like you're gonna be more like a sun that is shining light to others as well, like this here being fire. So it will end sort of like in a judgment of things, and there will be an near end to all this till the end of the year. Okay, and you will like you said that you've been searching for the information. Maybe this is comes in a bits, and there's billion things that comes from this, but like I said, it's funny that you had here 0 1 2 3, then actually 4 5 7 8 9 10. So it's like now I think that this even if you just look at it how this goes, that yeah, okay, you've been searching for years for this knowledge, and now it's finally here. And then you can judge in the end of the year. You will gain like a deeper, let's say that in the end of the year you can judge if you gained the deeper understanding, and you got the information that you have been searching for. Okay, you will comprehend something deeply anyway. Maybe it's this that you still need to learn more, like is basically always the case. When you get to know something, then you need to know something more, and it never is gonna end. And that's the beauty and the curse of it, or something like this. Okay, so okay, so maybe you will also make, yeah, like I said, you will have some understanding. Maybe it's related to work, maybe it's that this is exactly what you should be doing, or maybe this that is exactly what you shouldn't be doing, but you will comprehend something very deeply in the end, and it's like it will be loud and clear, like it can raise the dead when you will feel this. No worries. I think it was okay. The funny thing is still that how it goes in progression like this. And hey, feel free to support the channel and me with my efforts. buymeacoffee.com/RagnarSkateTarot. You can become a member. If you take the level 3 membership, you can get 15 minutes lecture for free. With that, 28 euros and other stuff, you get 115 minutes lecture per month for your questions. Or just you can donate whatever you want. Subscribe, like, and all that. Well, good that if that resonated with you and gave you some help. The idea is to resolve matters and get clarity. I'm sure I can always do even better. Okay, so that was a bit of a longer stretch. Thank you for zero. Yeah, that's funny to call that way. Anyway, zero or empty. Maybe that's relating to all your quest of information. Maybe you're an empty vessel ready to achieve these things. So thanks for spending your time here. This is all what we have, and you have decided to spend it with me here. I appreciate it. Okay, and same goes for everyone else, and thanks for anyone who has donated and stuff. Okay, hey, we're gonna do more center cards. Anyone who wants to can participate. So we go back one more time, at least the rules. Like rules, there's no rules. The idea here is that there's 5 cards. Every time can be one of these 5 cards. I randomly choose one. I won't show it. I'm gonna shuffle the deck, and I'm gonna then take and put one like this here. And when I say now, you write the answer to the chat. The one who gets it right first will get the answer for the question, because the idea is that we create a synchronicity with that, and that will give, it's like somebody was saying, I think it was it Jasmine was saying that, or somebody was saying it was like information exchange. So you can also repeat. Anyone can repeat as much as my kind of like energies here can manage. But there's no limitations. The limitations are only in your head, like is, for example, in the magician card. So if you got what I mean, players, thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking all that, but everybody, ready for the center card. Here comes the card. If you know it, you get your question answered. It's a synchronicity. Here comes. Go for it. Anyone can participate. There's no limit how many times you can participate, but per one time you can answer one symbol. If you answer more than one, I will take the first one and I don't take in count the rest. I will try to send the symbol to you and you need to try to figure it out. It's ESP, extrasensory perception. Go, 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 go. Go for it, go for it. Don't think about it too much. Can you still hear me in the digital ether? I have had some connection issues in the digital way, but the mental side has been pretty good. Okay, here we have it. It is the waves. I didn't get any answers. I'm gonna take another card. So we go for the next one. Hope you will answer. Anyone is welcome. Anyone is welcome. Anyone is welcome. So, center cards. Okay, let's go. Anyone in the chat ready? Here comes the next card. One guess at a time, or one answer. It's not a guess. If Tata is here, participate. Maya, anyone who is here? Or should I start asking the cards who is here or not? Priwasen. Sorry if I don't get the names pronounced right exactly. And muy welcome, thank you from Zero, from the empty. Priwanash. Hopefully, well, with all respect, I'm a Finnish person. The language is really strange and different compared to many. Okay, star would have been the right answer to establish the synchronicity. Priyash, are you there? Tata. Okay. So, but yeah. Here we are the princes of the universe, like Queen was singing, I think. All that. Okay. again, apologies of buffering or other digital form of inconveniences here. I sound like a radio host or something. So they told me that I sound like the Dracul. So that is kind of funny. I take that as a compliment. But yeah, having a little bit of flu. Hope everyone else is doing well. It's not the first flu. It's been some, but it doesn't stop me for doing this. This is really lovely thing to do, and there has been funny occurrences here in the channel. Like it's like I don't know. It's like some kind of like series going on already there. That I was doing a reading for one dude. There I had a lantern with the candle inside. Suddenly, there goes the lantern glass exploded. Never happened before. Then I went to have to attend to another matter, not related to the cards, and then slam. There's a board from the resting towards the wall. It comes down. The connection was bad in one, and then suddenly everything kind of calmed down. So I wasn't thinking. I was thinking like what kind of spirit or whatever energy was there. It was. I was just like, don't this energy want me here? Or what's going on? It was a bit scary, I have to say. I'm not really gonna be usually shaken that easily, but it's like you just have. Maybe it was just the heat gathering somehow in the stuff. Although it had, one glass was missing because I broke it in another manner. But that was a bit freaky, I have to say. Nice things has been like several times you have the reading, you made the reading, and was, for example, for one person talk about church that was really spot on, and there was like hairs on my hands standing up and all this kind of business. So it's really cool stuff going on. And again, thanks for everyone joining me here today, yesterday, and in the future. Time is all we have. I really appreciate if you choose to spend it here. Nowadays there's a lot of ways to waste your time or use your time, or well, time is an illusion, doesn't exist. It's a human creation. It's been said that it doesn't have to be. And does it only flow one way, or does all time in that sense exist at the same time? Maybe I need to make a video about time at some time. When is the right time? If there is any time. So basically, I don't know. We will make. So, Brioche, you're still here. Like I said, send a card and you get. And thanks for subscribing. That helps. Thanks for liking, sharing, caring, and bring your friends here. Force them to come if they don't believe it's a good thing. It is. It is. So, as we try to keep the good service up and all that, and be polite and nice here, Prius, this is the last call, and then the bar is gonna be closed, the tarot bar with the cars or something. That sounds really weird. It's nothing to do with alcohol or anything. But yeah, the center card business it seems to be working really well. It gives nice extra kick to the connection of things, like somebody said here nicely, that is energy transfer. Hey, please help be the early bird to help me build this community up and join, I don't know, family or tribe or clan. Maybe we not make it confrontational in that sense, because everybody is welcome in here. Anyone who can, you know, be good. Love is everything, all that. I don't know when somebody else starts and I stop, but anyway, there's gonna be membership available. Limited time offer. Once you take it, as long as you keep it, I'm not gonna raise the price from you. It's gonna be first Ragnar's Gate 1 basic stuff, $6 a month, 30 people. Ragnar's Gate 2, 40 people, that's $12 a month, and then the big boss monkey of the gates, which means it's gonna be $28 per month, and that includes already one 15-minute session live with me, with like a proper reading, in that sense that it's interaction, video call, or we can do it through YouTube, special offers and all that. You can pay these things monthly or yearly. It's cheaper yearly, like always. In like what I've seen YouTube, everybody's saying that. And during the lives I've been now giving extra bonuses, some surprises, little something for anyone who wants to donate or become a member. But that would be really helpful. I'm really looking forward to building this up from the grassroots level, and I'm not kidding. I'm pretty serious about this. This is what I would like to do more and more. But it requires time and effort, so I need support for that. But basically, if there's no one out there who wishes their question to be addressed at this moment, I will see you another time. I hope you decide to spend your time here. I hope you make my channel also your channel. So basically, it was nice. It was good. It was a bit black with the digital inconveniences, but other than that, the synchronicities seem to be there. So basically, thanks for Zero, a lot. Prayers, I didn't get to answer you, I guess. Sabi was here, Crazy Sin was here, Marva Mira was here, Tata was here, at least Jasmine was here. We were having already like longer conversation and all that. And well, a lot of information was being back and forth. I think I have gotten everyone there. If somebody was left out, it's not on purpose. It's just been me being sloppy. But thanks for everyone, hey, choosing to spend your time here. I think that's beautiful. So I think the thing is that I will then see you in the future. Hey, hit the bell also so you know when I'm on. And hey, one more thing. I promise. That's it. I am at TikTok. Ragnar's Get Tarot is on TikTok. There is some video stuff. There is maybe some highlights from here. Then the promo when I'm gonna be on and all that. I cannot follow at the moment anyone. I'm sorry. That's not intentional either. I have contact support. They just don't let me follow. The account is pretty new and that. Okay. Do all the positive things. Love each other and all that. And hope to see you here again and see you in the future. Bye bye.